Hello and welcome to another video here on the channel. We are without a face cam yet again. I'm at my friend's place. They actually had to go to the hospital for a couple of days, but now they're back home and I'm taking care of them. So yeah, thanks for all the nice wishes. They're much better now. She's much better now. And yeah, thank you for all the kind wishes. Thank you from her that you guys were so nice in the comments and thoughtful and sending your best wishes. All right, enough about that. Today it's time for Invoke Justice. Two of the most powerful cards in the format, Sanctuary Warden and Titan of Industry, the absolute haymaker mid-range top and trump cards. We're putting both in the same deck here, and then we're using lovely Invoke Justice to get them out ahead on curve with 4 extra 1+1 counters, which is absolutely ridiculous. And not only that, we also have Treasure Maker's Celestus Big Score, Fable of the Mirrorbreaker, to ramp them out just the normal way. Ramp out a Titan of Industry with a big score, or a Sanctuary Warden, get them out early on curve. So you're not only a Reanimator deck, you're also just a generic sort of ramp deck, both in one, which makes you much better against stuff like Graveyard Trespasser, Unlicensed Hearse. You can just hardcast these things and not rely on your graveyard as much. In the mana base, we also find ourselves with 11 green sources to help cast the Titan of Industry. And yeah, the other cards in the deck are, we have early removal, Fateful Absence, Cathartic Pyre, 3 copies of Fateful Absence, very important because of Shieldred. Shieldred is a bit tough to deal with for this deck, so we have Fateful Absence and Depopulate to deal with the Shieldred. Then we have Spirited Companion as just a chump blocker, draws a card, works well with Restoration of Eiganjo. I haven't found like a better thing. I just copied this. Like I started with a list from the internet and then I made some changes that I found appropriate, and I'm probably still gonna make changes, but this is already quite a nice list, I believe. Celestus is an additional change I made, and I added a land as well. The deck only played 24 lands, which I found a bit greedy. In any case, yeah. So Restoration of Eiganjo is in here because the second chapter can have you discard a card. That means you can discard your Titan or your Sanctuary Warden for Invoke Justice. But you can also just ramp, like discard a land and put that into play, and then ramp out a Sanctuary Warden or a Titan of Industry head on curve. And it's also just like a fair mid-rangey card that I've been having success with in other decks as well, in blue-white control and in mono-white mid-range, so happy to have it here as well. Then we have Wandering Emperor as our fair card, stabilizing force, proactive, you know, it just does it all. I'm torn if I would want to have a second Depopulate over the third Wandering Emperor. I could definitely see that. I honestly am leaning towards that, so I'm just going to make that change. Just put the Wandering Emperor in the sideboard for now. Because Depopulate is also kind of decent with Titan and Sanctuary Warden, because you can give your things shield counters, and then Depopulate just blows up the shield counter, leaving behind the Titan. And again, having that 4-mana sweeper when you're like behind is just so nice. I've really been happy with Depopulate. And against Invoke Justice, your opponent will probably soon know that you're on the stack, and if they know that you are on the stack, they will try their utmost to kill you as fast as possible, because you don't want to play the late game against someone with Titans and Sanctuary Wardens in the deck. And also, previous lists of this deck have not played any sweepers. So I think people are just gonna curve out, trying to rush you down and then walk right into Depopulate. All right, the sideboard, we have Flame Blast Bolt for fast aggressive draws, Pithing Needle for Planeswalkers or Unlicensed Hearse. We got Reckoner Bankbusters in here. Fantastic sideboard card for any grindy. Like if you expect your opponent will bring in a bunch of graveyard hate or what have you, you just bring in a Reckoner Bankbuster and grind them out that way. It's also your best thing against counter spells, because counter spells are really good against this deck. Negates and Disdainful Strokes are absolutely annoying, and Reckoner Bankbuster is quite nice against those. Similarly good against counter spells is Squee, Dubious, Monarch, We are cycling through a lot of cards, we're discarding a lot of cards. Squee can be this low to the ground, aggressive threat that really is completely different from the rest of your deck and can surprise any control player that way. I don't know if you remember when we had Legion Warboss in Standard, we used to sideboard that in out of any types of decks, and Squee is sort of like that with recursion, so that's extra nice. Temporary lockdown for fast aggressive start. Wandering Emperor, yeah, just a good fair mid-range card. You can bring it against any aggressive deck. And then we get Fleetfoot Dancer is sort of my thing against aggressive decks right now, and Burn Down the House. But I gotta say, I kind of love Abrade these days. Abrade is good against aggressive decks, but it's also good against unlicensors. It's good against various things. So I'm just gonna put Abrade in the sideboard for now. And the Fleetfoot Dancer is in there to give us a big. It's sort of the best lifelinking thing you can find with Invoke Justice. You just get an 8/8 trampling lifelink haster, which is pretty nutty. So that's why I had it in the sideboard. How about we cut the lockdown for one Dancer? I would love to play against Mono Red and get a Dancer out on the battlefield. That'd be so nice. You know, they just scoop instantly. All right, as you can see, this deck is still a work in progress, but I think this list is already a tad better than other lists you see online. And it's also the mana base is significantly improved compared to other lists, so you can cast the Titan of Industry more easily. You can, yeah, just the mana base is better than before. I think this deck is quite good against the various mid-range decks, at least the non-blue ones. So Mono Black and Rakdos and Jund. If you play against blue mid-range decks, it depends a little bit on how many counter spells they have. Okay. I'm gonna keep reluctantly. And the decision is between Emperor or Big Score. I think because I've invoked Justice, I kind of want the Emperor in the library and the Big Score in my hand. So I have this way of getting a card in my graveyard if I find a big thing. So it looks like we're playing against Mono Black. Really crucial to hit this land drop next turn. I'm just gonna blow up this Bankbuster with the Absence. Da-da-da-da. Okay. Now Wandering Emperor would be pretty nice to exile this underdog. But hey, hindsight is 20/20. A little bit of missequencing here. Should crack the clue before playing the underdog. Okay. Looks like we're bricking. Yeah. Okay. So the out I have here is Titan of Industry in my draw step, discard it with the Restoration, and then reanimate it. That's how I get back into this game. Okay. It's 4 damage via the Invoke. I think on the draw I bring in maybe Abrade or Bolts. On the play, I think I'm okay with the configuration I have. I mean, a bit of an annoying card is certainly the Trespasser. And Trespasser, funnily enough, you can Abrade it and then discard your fatty. So on the one hand, it's annoying, but on the other hand, it also enables you to discard a card into your graveyard, which did already come up for me, and it was game deciding. When your removal also turns into your discard outlet, it's pretty neat. Yeah, I mean, we bricked off there. I used other lists play Elder Dragon War, the new saga from Dominaria United, which deals 2 damage to everything on the first chapter, and then you can discard cards, as many cards as you want from your hand, and draw that many cards, and then you get a dragon. But I really do not want to play double red cards in my deck. At least if I don't play double red cards, it makes my mana base a lot more smoother. So that's why I cut that card, and I felt like, I don't know, it just... Big Score rams you immediately into your big threat. I just found that to be more effective. Then, yeah, Elder Dragon. Fable is absolutely insane in this deck. Like, copying either Titan or Sanctuary Warden is just, yeah, it's so good. And then it rams you and it discards, so it does like everything you would want it is able to do. Probably just discarding Depopulate and Titan. That's a lot of lands. Okay. Don't want to crew the Bankbuster here. Yeah, it's okay. I'll blow it up and make a 4/4 with Titan here. Oh wow, look at that. Nice value. I could give my... Nah, I can't give it a shield counter, no. I mean, I could make a Rhino and give it a shield counter and just leave the Bankbuster alive. This way I am protected against... Basically, the only card I would lose my 11/11 to is Soul Transfer. I can't lose it to Liliana, so I have a 4/4 I can sacrifice, and next turn I get another creature to sacrifice. So, yeah. The Banky Boy is not that threatening, honestly. Alright. Now they have to have Soul Transfer. If they have Soul Transfer, this play is not turning out in my favor. Okay, that's a desperation move. It's good for me. Okay. All the Bankbusters. Yeah, no reason to use Abrade here. It's just Bankbusters are not important whatsoever. Got him. I'm thinking about the bolt. I mean, yeah, they don't have that much things that I can... I think I'm gonna cut a big score for another Wandering Emperor on the draw. I think it's also reasonable to cut an Invoke Justice for like another Flame Blast Bolt. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Do you want to kill that? I think not. They can exile one creature, it's fine. I have another one. I want to see if they have Shieldred. That's... Yeah, I did think about that too, but I was like, yeah, I mean, if they have a second one of those... Yeah, I got punished for my line. Now I don't have a creature anymore. Okay. That couldn't have gone any worse. Really, that could not have gone any worse. Phew. Okay, I guess I'll kill this. And then I'll just play a fair game. I guess I could have done the trick. I could have discarded a Titan in case I draw. But in case, you know, like it's... These would flip into 4/4s. If I don't cast a spell now. Ah. I would take 9 damage. If they haven't invoked Despair, I'm gonna be in trouble. So I could just big score, discard the Invoke Justice, and then hardcast one of these friends next turn. I think I'm gonna do that. And if the Kiki survives, I can even copy. Perfect. That's pretty good too. So I can play Titan here. Gain 5, make a 4/4. Copy Titan in the end step. Put a shield counter, make a 4/4. Or I could just depopulate. I think Titan is the best here. I could also just put a shield counter. Yeah, I'm gonna put a shield counter. Then I could blow up the clue. Nah, I'll just make rhinos. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and here you see the nice synergy of shield counters and depopulate coming in handy. Yeah, the reason we lost game 1, first we missed land drops, but also we just didn't find any of our threats. And if you don't find your 8 threats, which is a lot, 8 is a lot, so the likelihood of you finding them is pretty high. If you don't find them, you are in trouble, yeah. But that should rarely happen. I was considering if I should gain 5 or kill the clue. Maybe I should have just killed the clue. I mean, now they're dead. But yeah, I mean, the 5 life, I'm at 9, it's pretty safe. Probably okay too. Anyways. Alright, 14 to the face, they have 3 toughness. I guess they would have survived actually, at 1 life. No, I had the Wandering Emperor, so I can deal them 14. And First Strike deals them even more. Then they won't gain life. Alright. Very nice. It's a very fair hand. That is what this deck also does. It just plays a fair mid-range game plan sometimes. It honestly is more of a mid-range deck than anything else. The Invoke Justice package is always, you always call it that way, and it's like, this is what this deck's doing. But the fair plan is, I mean, yeah, it's really just a fusion of both, I suppose. We just keep getting paired against mono black here, which is a good matchup, so I'm happy about that. Okay. I mean, funnily enough, that's kind of what I want right now. Thank you, opponent. Should I destroy the Lily nonetheless? I'm kind of fine if they also blow up my, like, if we discard another one. I'm discarding the Warden. I mean, yeah, I'll discard that. Meathook Massacre, okay. Oh, shoot, why didn't they attack? I played around, oh my gosh. They played around Wandering Emperor, I see. I wanted to play Fateful Absence end of turn, but it just like clicked through because I thought they would attack. I thought that was a little stupid. Well, in this case, like now if I get a Titan or a Warden out, they can kill the token and then make me sacrifice. Yeah. I think I just gotta pass the turn here. They just discarded a Meathook Massacre. So I'm killing this Liliana now in the upkeep. Invoke Despair. 6 for my face. Yep. Here, just get the Warden because I want to draw cards. They need Soul Transfer or removal plus sacrifice. Alright, untapped land should seal the deal. I guess if I play this Angel, they can Meathook. So be it. They can Meathook for 5. They bring in Duress, Unlicensed Hers. So I just want to put a little bit more good cards in my deck, just generic good cards instead of... Yeah. Just Warning Emperor is pretty good in this matchup in general, I think, so... Yikes. I think I gotta keep this though. Okay, now this hand looks pretty good. Duress. Oh, I guess they can still activate this. That's why they have priority. Yeah, they clearly don't have Underdog. They would have played it on turn 2. So I'm just firing off this bolt here. This worked out perfectly for me. Oh, they have Cut Down. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Blow that up. Yep. I'm thinking about Shieldred. That's the reason. Like, I think I always discard Fateful Absence. Okay, that's a second anyways. But Shieldred is a reason to, yeah, not do so. This Shieldred would be a problem. Wandering Emperor I kind of want to keep because it's quite good with Sanctuary Warden. Draws me cards. You can remove Planeswalker counters as well. Alright, there's the soul transfer. Okie dokie, not bad, not bad. But I already have the triple green in play, so I just need to draw. I can't even cast this, funnily enough. Yeah, I just need to draw 2 lands and I'm good. But I'm probably going to Emperor this Graveyard Glutton, discarding a Titan, and then if I draw 1 Plains, I can cast a Titan. Mm-hmm. Okay. You can put the stuff. It's just bugged, I guess. It is just bugged. Ah. Oh, wow. Love that. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I mean, now I can just kill the underdog, and then exile the Shieldred with the -2. I could have done that, but this is... The Shieldred also deals me 4 and then another 2 in my draw step. I'll let the Emperor go. I don't need it. I got plenty of value here. I may discard a card, and when I do, I can return a permanent. No, thank you. So they used 2 soul transfers already, right? This 11/11 seems juicy to me. With a shield counter. Or putting the shield counters on it. Seems like a good move. Okay. If I draw a land here, I'd be very happy. Nice. I'll make a Rhino and put a shield counter on this Titan. Okay. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. More mono black players, please. I welcome any mono black player. Come all to me. Come all to me. I'll farm them all. Okay. A Fable. You know, I'm not the biggest fan of keeping five land hands. But with a Fable, you know, it's a different thing. It's acceptable. Blue-white. Modern Age. Oh, that's an interesting card. What are you up to? You're just playing this as a fair card? Or do you have any draw discard shenanigans going on? Discarding planes so far, okay. Okay, I'm playing in some enchantment deck, I guess? Enchantment synergies? Guess I'll do this. Okay. I approve. Faithborn Judge. Okay. Excuse me? Wow. Okay, that's what's going on here. 1-mana counter spells. Ooh, green mana. I'm getting a bit lucky that I'm just drawing all these green lands. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt majorly. Destroy, make a 4/4. Wunderbar. Wunderbar. I like the fast pace that my opponent is bringing to the match. It's like boom, boom, boom. Oh, another invoke. Yikes. Yeah. yeah. That was conceding at fast pace as well. Okie dokie. Interesting. I do not have any Destroy Evils in my sideboard. That's a reasonable sideboard card these days. Or even main deck. Yeah, I don't have it. Which means I don't have much here. What would I even want? Pithing Needle? No. They have counterspells. Theoretically, my plan against counterspells is like Bankbuster. Squee doesn't look very good if they play Fateful Judge. Cards like that. Braid. No. No. Nothing really that I like. Maybe the Bankbuster is reasonable. Depopulate seems good. Burn Down could be okay. Cathartic Pyre. No. Fateful Absence. No. Wandering Emperor does also not seem very good. Yeah, counterspells. Counterspells are a major no-no. Okay, I'm gonna go with this. We can make adjustments. Like maybe I put in the more Bankbusters on the play. But if my opponent, I'm not exactly sure what's going on over there. And if my opponent has a fast start, having like 4 Bankbusters in your deck is not a great idea. Dog against dog. The funny thing is, even dog in your graveyard is not unreasonable with Invoke Justice. You get a 5/5 that draws a card. It's pretty decent. 5 mana. I mean, it's nothing to scoff at, let's say. It's like a Zulkana Light Edition. Oh, come on. Wait, they did have something, but they can't have the snare. So maybe they have Spell Pierce, but they didn't want to Spell Pierce that. Oh, they don't even want to double block. Huh. Don't care about my Goblin. I guess this means they have more removal. Get the doggy back. Thank you very much. Okay, so they're sitting on counter spells, right? Now I have the choice of what I want to deploy, or do I even want to deploy anything? I think I will start doing something, yeah. I mean, I could wait until I have enough mana to play around the snare. How many counter spells do you have? I'm just gonna play a Warden. Let's go. Yep. Yeah, these absence don't look very good. I'll pass the turn, and in the upkeep I'm gonna big score. Okay. And now I can easily play around the snares in the future. And I'm ahead on board, so... Yep. Hmm. Okay. Okay. They want to draw cards here with the betting announcement. Yeah, Bankbuster would have been good in this game. I do regret playing into that first snare. Maybe I should have just played around that. Okay. Finally a thing resolves. Annoying. But okay. My opponent's deck is cool, I guess. They haven't even played a land, so you're telling me you have 4 spells in hand? I go with Depop and big score here. Interesting. Slip out the bag. Wow. That's wild. Hmm. 5, 8. Play this. I'm gonna have 9 mana next turn. I don't know. I think I'm not gonna play it. Opponent's finessing me a bit. Okay. That resolving is good. Make a 4/4, destroy the Fable. Borrow time. If they get rid of this somehow, I can block and get it. Maybe I should just gain 5. Make it 4/4, maybe that's just the safest. And now I think I will I could play a Warden, but that wouldn't play around Snare, so I'll play a Restoration. Then I have a Warden in my hand for next turn. Right. Yeah, the deck is good. And I might not even be playing the best list yet. It's a very good deck. It's sort of similar to Junt in the way that it has like Invoke and Titan and Sanctuary Warden. And Junt has Cruelty of Gigs instead of Invoke. But yeah, I think the major addition to being white is not necessarily Invoke Justice, because again, you have that in black as well. Similarly strong card. Different, but similar and very strong too, Cruelty of Gigs. But the big addition that you gain is Sanctuary Warden. It's, yeah. That is really, really, really the big addition. Gives you another reasonable threat that you can just cast on your own at 6 mana, and then another very good reanimation threat with Invoke Justice. So I don't know if this is like better or worse than Reanimator, Junt Reanimator, but yeah, Sanctuary Warden is just so incredible. So again, this is another deck that you can play that's not black midrange that I think is very, very good right now. And my list is still a work in progress for sure, but I'm pretty happy with what I got right now. Celestus is maybe yes, is a maybe card. You don't necessarily need to play that. But as you saw, the Spirited Companion, you could play 0, but that would significantly weaken the Restoration of Eiganjo. And just drawing 1 Spirited Companion, as you saw in that last game, is quite strong to have access to that card. We got it back twice for nice value, discarding a Titan and then invoking the Titan. It's really good. So that's why it's in there, just an early chump block. It also works with Reflection of Kiki-Jiki. Not that Reflection of Kiki-Jiki ever survives, but you can copy the dog for value as well. Yeah, this is the deck. This is Invoke Justice. Pleasure to make this video for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments what you think, what other options there are that I'm missing. And yeah, thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Bye bye.